did we like anything tonight outside of Taco?
I like Brown Sard.
I like Romeo.
I liked Romeo. Yeah.
Romeo did have a good run there too, defensively.
What do we like? Because again, defensively, he's showing for sure.
He's stepping in front of people and taking charges. That's not easy to do, John.
Yeah.
My guy has like what? He has like 70 minutes under his belt. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but I'm not that far off. Like, he doesn't have a whole lot of reps, so I like that. That never scared attitude. It makes me think about what Kemba said when it's his first game back, saying this guy will definitely help us in the future.
He is trying to figure out how to help this team, and the more I watch him play, the clearer it becomes. He can do things that no one else either can do or is doing that help you win games. Now, did they win? No, of course not. But he's doing the best that he can do in the role that he's being given to play, and that's all you want from these guys. Right. What do you do well? Do that consistently. And Romeo, to me, right now, of all those young guys, he's slowly but surely working his way back into the mix. But I like what I'm seeing in those few minutes he's out on the floor. He's actually – you can envision the things that he's doing helping you win games down the road once he gets that stamina and that win back to where he can play longer stretches.
I'm trying to think of something that I liked from this game, and I'm having difficulty.
Other than the fact that the game
I think we're
finally over,
we're
Jimmy.
Really reaching to say how much we liked Romeo, and I think he was fine, but he didn't stand out to me. But
the only thing I like about it, Jimmy, is the same thing I liked last game, which is Brad's obviously. I was actually he's obviously looking to work him in. He came in early. He came in at the 7-minute mark.
That's what surprised me, and he made it more minutes than I thought he would. I thought he'd go 5 in this one. He made it 14.
Yeah, so he did. He played. I mean, look, and again, Brad said he was going to play 2 6 or 7 minute stretches in the first game back, and he did. And tonight he did again. He's not obviously involved at all in the offense, and right now
he
it's
hasn't
just
played since September,
which is fine. That's the whole point. It's not a knock. Defense is what's going to get you on the court for Brad Stevens and for the Celtics here, and he can obviously play it. And so, at this point, you want to see, can he unlock any of that offensive potential? Can he get the confidence to put the ball on the floor a little bit? If you can create an extra option out there, obviously it takes away pressure from some guys. If you have to actually be concerned that Romeo might be able to beat his guy off the dribble, if you're playing a 3-wing lineup and he's out there, maybe he's got a mismatch. Maybe he can score some. I want to see him look for some shots and some opportunities eventually. It might be early yet, but again, that's, I think, the hope with a guy like Romeo is this is a guy who he's not meant to be Semi Ojeleye, or he's not. Right. You didn't draft him 14 overall just to come in and play defense. You drafted him because he has an offensive skill set that you felt could translate to the NBA level. He just hasn't played enough games. As Sherrod said when it was started, what game number was this for him overall?
Wait, 2, 3?
No, I mean for his career.
Oh no, 2, 3 for his career.
Like 2, 3?
Yeah.
You're not far off. I mean, he barely played his rookie year either.
Does he remind you anyone, Sherrod? Like, is anyone we can even project him to possibly be at this point?
You know who I think? I mean, they're different kind of players, but I get a similar vibe from them. Avery Bradley.
Avery. I've been saying that. Thank you.
Just a guy that when you look at what he has physically going for him, he can help you from really right now defensively. And I think if you put him in a situation where he's running the court and you're finding him on those cuts to the baskets and running along the baseline, doing a lot of those intangible things that you don't, when you're scouting the Celtics, you're not looking for that. I think he can help you get you some easy buckets here and there, but he needs to play.
No, so go ahead, Sherrod. Sorry.
No, and just to answer your question, he's played in a whopping 33, 34 games. So, which is more than I thought, actually, to be honest with you.
You mentioned Bradley. What's interesting him there too, Sherrod, is Bradley. What's fun? Everyone knew of Bradley. What you saw his first year as a pro, where he looked tentative. He was afraid to put the ball on the ground. He would just hide out, at the 3-point line, and eventually he started kind of doing his little back doors and running the baseline and stuff and getting his buckets. But he was much like Romeo, an absolutely massive prospect entering college. Like, he was 1-2 high school prospect.
He got hurt.
John Wall.
And he got hurt. Yes, he and Wall 1-2. Avery Bradley was a very highly considered player, but what you saw early on didn't look like the type of guy that was, Mr. Basketball. And it's kind of the same with Romeo. Romeo was the shit coming out of high school, there was a couple things in Indiana. Andy got hurt and he's never gotten things rolling, but I think it's a really excellent comp almost across the board. They might be able to attack. They might be able to impact the games offensively in different ways when their career is all said and done. But right now, Romeo needs to get a little bit more feel going, for the NBA game.